Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another weekly vlog. How is everybody? Today's Monday. It's now 11:30. If you had seen the last vlog, you would have seen me ending that vlog. I haven't done anything yet. I've literally just got out of the shower. I am going to edit last week's vlog. I need to roll the dice. I need to put my shawl away and sort out the bits and pieces for that. I need to roll the dice for my next project, but I'm got some bits and pieces to do first today. So I doubt any knitting will be getting done until a little bit later. So I need to edit the vlog. I need to get some orders cut and sent out. I need to go shopping today. I think I might go to the range to get something for the inside of my wardrobe. I want to have a look. Excuse me. And yeah, so that's the plan for today. Mondays are normally a busy one because obviously I need to edit the weekly vlogs. I need to go shopping on a Monday and stuff. So, and any orders over the weekend I try to get cut on a Monday and whatnot. Anyway, so yeah, other than that, I don't think there's much else happening today, I hope. The weather is grey but still warm. It's still warm. It's not cold at all, so fingers crossed it stays like that. It's supposed to rain. That's maps, not weather. It's supposed to rain. Oh, it's changed to tomorrow now, the rain. Make sure it's the right location. Yeah. Oh, so we might not get... Why is that done that? Oh. It's going to get up to 20 degrees today, so that's not too bad. People in warmer climates are probably thinking, 20? Is that it? Yeah, that is it. But that is quite a nice temperature for us here in the UK. Tomorrow is raining, 85% rain. Oh, only in the morning, and then the rest of the day is fine. So plans for this week. Tomorrow I've got my Zoom, so I'm going to be opening my room in the morning. Wednesday I'm going to get my hair done. I'm going to get my roots done, and I'm thinking of having a bit chopped off the bottom to try and get rid of like the gingery colour. That's that plan. What else for this week? Don't think there is anything else for this week that I've got planned right now. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, rain. But it's still going to be like 19, 20, 21 degrees. So it's still going to be warm. We're probably going to just get showers every now and again. And yeah, so anyway, I'm glad we had a really nice sunny weekend. It was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. The boys were here, we was outside, and then we went to the garage yesterday and I was sat outside. I tried to not sit in the sun because I knew the sun was so hot yesterday. I think it got to 25, 26 degrees, and the sun was just out. There was not much cloud around, and I think I've learnt from previous experiences that just don't burn. I think I've still got a colour from being away, a little bit of a colour, not lots because we was only there for a short amount of time. But like I have got a bit of a colour, but I don't want to burn. And that's what I normally do. I normally just bake in the sun. It's like, oh, just tan me. But to be honest, I don't really want to do that again. So yeah, I have vitiligo. So if any of you are new here, I do have vitiligo, which is a condition that you lose the melanin. Is it the melanin? If I'm wrong, I'll put the word on the screen. But you lose your pigment in your skin. You lose the colour. So I don't know if you'll be able to see. On my knuckles, on my hands here. Here is more noticeable. So that's not fake tan. That is just the way my skin is. And then I have a little bit here as well. I've got some coming up on my leg. I have some on the underneath of my lip, which never used to bother me, but I'm finding it's bothering me more because it got bigger last year, a lot bigger. One of my eyelids as well is got no colour, doesn't get colour, and I have to be really careful that I don't burn. I do try and put cream on my hands in the summer if I know we're going to be out in it like for a long time, and it's not that it's any more susceptible to burning than the rest of my skin. It's just that because it won't tan, I won't notice that my actual skin is burning, and that it won't go, it does go a little bit red, but it won't, like, it will go red and then it will just burn, like there's no in between. So yeah, in the summer I have noticeable marks on my hands and stuff. I think it's more noticeable this year because they are bigger every year, so especially this knuckle here has got bigger. I noticed it, this was many years ago. I noticed it first of all on my body, at my fingertips, and all of my fingertips were white, like round my nails. And I went to the doctors and I said, like, what is this? What could it be? And they said, oh, you've got a fungal infection. So I was like, okay, didn't really understand. Like, to me, a fungal infection is an infection with ooze and nastiness. And they said, no, it's not always like that. It could just be sort of in the skin, and because it's around your nails, it could be like in your cuticles and stuff. So I was like, okay. So they gave me some cream. It did nothing, obviously. And then when we came back from Malta one year, I actually went to the doctors and I said, what is all this over my skin? It's pretty bad. And then I went to the dermatologist, or they referred me, and they just said, oh, you've got vitiligo. So you'll have to be really careful when going out in the sun and this, that and the other. And I was like, okay. So they explained everything there. They said there's nothing that you can do, it won't ever get better, unfortunately. They did give me a cream. It was like a steroid cream, and they said try it, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but it won't ever get better. It will just I don't know, she said it won't get better, but it will hopefully prevent it. It did nothing. I think it was when I tried it on my eye and on my my knuckles or around my fingers, it did nothing, so I just didn't carry on with it. So yeah, that is that. I don't know where I went with that, or where I started with that conversation, but yeah, I have vitiligo, and over the summer things might get worse. I do try and take a picture every year of my hands, especially because I've noticed that they have got a lot worse. And obviously with me vlogging or taking pictures and stuff, I can see my face all the time and my lip. I did have it like right in the corners, and I do think I've still got it right in the corners, but that hasn't spread yet, but I have got it under here. Yeah. Update on my lips when they were sore a couple of weeks ago. They're totally fine now. There's no problems. I am still applying that Blistex every now and again. It's on my bedside, not bedside, it's on my side in the bedroom, and every time I sort of spot it, I'm like, oh, I'll just put a little bit on. It's really nice actually. It's like a menthol as well, so I've been using that. Haven't had any problems with my lips since using that, which is brilliant. They're not dry or anything, and I think it was just down to me having a cold, my lips getting sore, and then me getting really dehydrated, and then they just could not recover themselves. So I'm glad that I managed to get something that worked. Anything else that I need to update you on so far? I don't think so. We're going to be really good this week, hopefully, because last week, I don't know whether I mentioned it or not, but we obviously put on because we was away. Excuse the towel on my hair, I just got out of the shower. We put on last week, obviously, because being away, and this week we're going to be good. We're going to get back on it. I am thinking I might change my target. I'm not sure, because I'm struggling a little bit at the minute where I'm fluctuating a lot. And is that my body telling me to have a break? I don't know. So I've got about a stone to lose to get to target. I might try my best to get to target, and then hopefully I'll be able to stay there. Like, I'm hoping that once I get there, because I didn't think I would get to where I am now, to be perfectly honest. But hopefully once I get to where my next target, then fingers crossed. I don't know. I think I need that little bit more. I just want that little bit more to lose. I think getting down to my target is going to be just amazing, because getting to where well, that would be my second target. Getting to my first target was unbelievable, because I never thought I'd get there, and that is a figure I had in my head for years that I wanted to get to. And I got to it and I was like, oh. So yeah, but the change in Ian is like something else. It's amazing. I'm so proud of him, so proud. He probably doesn't watch my vlogs, and I don't think he does, but I am super proud. When we was in Spain, we went to Majaca, which was a lot of walking for Ian anyway, and he walked around, he was fine. We went in the shops, and it was just amazing to see him be able to do that and not say no, and try. And yeah, so, and even when we was at the garage yesterday, he was standing there doing something, can't remember what now, and I just looked up and I was just like, wow, I can really see a difference. And when you're with someone all of the time, you don't see that difference straight away, but I can really notice the difference now, especially the way he stands, the way he walks, the way his clothes are fitting, just so many different things. And it's done him the world of good. It really has. And I'm really looking forward to going to Malta, because obviously, hopefully I'll lose another couple of stone by then. Well, probably, I say another couple of stone. Ian loses it quite quickly and like in big chunks, obviously because he's a bigger person, but that is slowing down a little bit. So even if he loses another stone by then, I think it's just going to be such a different holiday. The last time we went away, it was very difficult because he couldn't walk at all, really. It was really bad. And now he's walking around little towns in shops and up and down hills and steps, and yeah, so I think it's going to be totally different, which I'm really looking forward to. And also we're planning on doing some like day trips and stuff, like when he's on when his roster is he's got a few days off, then we're bit like we did last year. We had days out in Brighton, we went to Dover, we went we did like round there is a video on my channel where we went from Dover round the east coast. We went up to Deal, Ramsgate, Margate, and round that way, and it's just nice day trips that we take out and spend the day together. It's really nice. So I think more of those will be planned, and obviously because he can do more and we can walk more, I don't know, I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, anyway, that's that. I did work a little bit more on my hat last week. I didn't show this in the vlog because it wasn't much. It was when the boys were over on Saturday. So this is my muscle bra. I think I showed it on Saturday, but I didn't really show it properly. But this is my muscle bra. I'd probably done about 5 rows or rounds. So this is just my pick up and go project. It's nice just to have something that I can put in a handbag. It doesn't, the handbags that I've got, this does fit in my handbags, so it's nice just to take that, and if I do want to do a little bit, and I can just quickly put it back down again. I'm not with a sock, because I do magic loop, you have to get to the end of the row and stuff. With that, I can just quickly just put it back in the bag. So yeah. Right, I'm going to stop rambling. I need to get stuff done. It's 11:45. The morning is gone. I've had no breakfast. So I am going to set up the computer to edit. Set up the other computer to do my lasering, because I'm going to edit on Ian's laptop. I'm going to do my lasering on my laptop. Kill two birds with one stone. And yeah, I've also ordered another mouse for the computer. I've ordered like a Bluetooth, not Bluetooth, USB thing. Yeah, it's Bluetooth. You know, it's wireless. That's what I'm trying to get. It's wireless. I've ordered one of those. And if it's any good, I'll order another one. So each laptop has got one. I've ordered it from Temu, so I'm waiting for a Temu order. I will show you that when it comes. I've ordered another pair of shoes. I know. I ordered more chains for my Crocs. Didn't realise that only one chain was in the packet, so I've ordered another chain to go on my Crocs. I've ordered a bumper for this camera. I've ordered, can't remember what else I've ordered, but I will show you that when it comes, hopefully in the next few days. It says there's a delay in somewhere, can't remember. Right, I'm really going to stop rambling. I'm going to get set up, ready for doing bits and pieces. I need to go over the post office to post a letter for Ian, as well as the orders that I need to do. So I'm going to get all that set up, ready to do, and stop rambling. I'm going to change the battery in this camera and be productive. Let's be productive. So I have been productive, but it's taken so long. I didn't bother drying my hair. It's curly. I might just leave it like this. The curls have like come out really nice actually. It's not too frizzy. So the only thing is my roots are so bad, like so bad. Anyway, I have edited the vlog. It's just exporting now. I have cut the orders that I need to cut. You would have seen a time lapse of some of that, but I need to get that done. I need to go over to the post office. I need to go to Tesco. It is 2:31, so it's taken me hours to do what I need to do. Oh my god, yeah. So today is just, I don't know where it's gone. Haven't rolled the dice yet. I've been sat by the window. I've got the editing computer on the flip up desk, and I've got the other one just open over there. It's really nice sitting here. Yeah, it is nice just to sit by the window and look out and stuff. We had someone come and assess the trees that are outside, and they said that they do need cutting back, which will be nice because they are humongous at the moment. They're really big, and I know it sounds a bit weird, but like the branches are just all a bit iggledy-piggledy, like then it's not a nice shape. We've got 3 or 4, I think there's 4 trees out there, and they've just all sort of grown into one another, like the branches and that. So I think they're going to try and make it a little bit tidier. So as I look out, hopefully it'll be a bit nicer. The sun is starting to come out. It was supposed to rain today, but the weather's changed and it says that it's not going to rain now. So the sun is peeking out every now and again. I might walk over Tesco because Ian's got some bits. The speakers from Ian's door panels are in my car, but they're not secure in my car. They're just loose. So I might just walk over Tesco with my trolley. I've got like a pull along trolley, and take that. I don't need to get loads and loads, so it should be fine. I really need to go to the range, or want to go to the range to look at the drawers that I was explaining in last week's vlog. I was going to go on Friday. Is it Friday? but the traffic was horrendous, and I was like, I'm not sitting in that traffic. But again, it's late and it's getting like to rush hour times and all that, so I just don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. I need to package up these orders, so I'm gonna do that now, run over the post office and then decide what I'm gonna do. Ian was gonna go to the garage today after work, but he's decided not to. I think he's just shattered. He's so tired for some reason. He did a 12, well, it was more than a 12-hour shift on Saturday. He didn't get home till about 11:15. So it was a long day for him. We was up early Slimming World, then he went straight to work after that. So it was a long day, and yesterday we was at the garage, obviously. Today he's up early for work again. So I think he's just going to come home and chill. But yeah. Anyway, we're going to have spag bowl for dinner, definitely. There's not going to be no fish and chips for dinner tonight. It's going to be spag bowl, and I'm going to get some other bits as well. I've put you on a different tripod again. So normally I use this tripod, and it's fine. Like, I really like this tripod, but it's really wobbly now. I don't know, it's like, because it's extendable. The one you're on is the one that I used when we was in Spain, and I didn't have a problem with it. The only thing that I like with this one is that it extends, so no matter where I put you, I can extend it up to the height that I need. But yeah, I might have a look for either another one of these that are extendable, or try and figure a way, like on the desk is fine, probably in the kitchen will be fine. I'll be able to put the camera on the shelf, but it's when I'm sat at the sofa, I think I might, like, you might be really low. I don't know. Also, while I've been editing, I have found that quite a bit of the footage is quite dark, but I have been able to brighten that up, and it does look okay on the screen at the moment. I do normally just flick through the vlog again once it's exported, so I'll have a look at that. But it seems to be that I can just brighten up the footage a little bit. This will probably be alright because I'm right by the window, but it's normally like when I'm over there it's a bit dark. I do have the light that I was talking about. I think that is on the table now, but I don't know whether that'll be too bright. I'm not sure. We'll just have to see, and me brightening up the little bit of footage has worked, hopefully, this time. So I was looking for the lead for the camera as well. I couldn't find it anywhere. I was like, what have I done with that? But then realising that it's the same lead as the charger. So yeah, silly me, never mind. So I can put this back on charge over there. I bought these adapters from Temu as well. So this lead here is a USB-C. It's the little one, and I haven't got no charging things that are like that. Like my docks, my charging dock things are all big USBs. So it's a big USB to a USB-C. Oh, and the other thing that I found out is there's the focus on this camera it's autofocus, but it's only from 30 centimeters. So I can't hold anything too close, but I can, in editing, zoom in on that. So anything I show, I will like show, oh look, here is this, but then hopefully I'll be able to zoom in on that and you'll be able to see it a bit better, because that's just the way this camera is. I think because it's an action cam more than anything, the focus is auto-focused for when you're far away, just not for when you're up close trying to show stuff. So yeah, but I'm sure that will be fine. I'll get used to that and everything. Look how grey my hair line is. It's so grey now, which I'm not mad about. Grey hair is, well, at least it's grey and not falling out. But it is really, it's getting more and more grey. Never mind. I need to sort this out to go over Tesco because I'm not going out like this. I don't know whether to put it up just like this, or I don't, it's still a bit damp as well. I don't think putting it all up is going to be a good idea, to be honest. I don't know what to do. Look at the colour difference. Look, look at it. So on Wednesday I'm going to go and get my hair done, and I'm hoping I can get some of this chopped out, or I don't know. I do like the colour, don't get me wrong, I love the colour of this, but it just washes out and it just don't match with this. Like, look how pink all this is. So, and I can always dye my hair this colour if I really wanted to. That's the thing, and it would match up here. Anyway, right, I'm gonna go, stop rambling. I ramble so much at the beginning of the vlogs. I find that I ramble so much that it takes like 40 minutes, so I apologise for that, but that's just the way I am. I'm gonna get this done. I'll probably speak to you a bit later once I've decided to roll the dice, and yeah, once I'm back settled and whatnot. I'm just really tired still. I don't know what's wrong. Me and Ian, what is wrong with us? We're so tired. Anyway, right, I'm gonna go. I'll speak to you later. So I've been shopping, and Ian's now got the laptop apart to do the thermal paste. So I'm just waiting for my dad to ring me back because he knows what needs to be pasted. Anyway, so I thought while I'm here, I'm going to roll the dice to see what my project is going to be for this week. I've got my list. I've been shopping. Did I say that? I can't remember. I've been shopping and got what I needed to get. We're going to have spag bowl for dinner tonight. I'm going to probably start that soon because it takes a while. So here we are. I've got the dice. Let's roll. Oh, 5, which is my Slipstravaganza. Oh, that is a new project that I started, and it is a Stephen West shawl. Again, I've had the pattern in my library for ages, and I cast that on at the cast on party. So yeah, I'm quite excited for that. I'm gonna pull that out. I'll show you. I'm gonna say I'll show you what it looks like. I have literally just done an eye cord. That's all I've done. So I think I need to pick up for that eye cord now. And yeah, so there is hardly anything done on it. And I think my colours are quite bright. I've got bright pink, bright yellow. And I think my main colour is an undyed yarn, I think. I still need to wind up the yarn for the socks. For the yarn that I was wrapped up, I still haven't even caked that up. So I've got all month to do that, but I'm sort of, I don't know, I'm not in the mood for socks. I've got so many pairs of socks. Yeah, I'm a bit socked out, but I don't know. So yeah, I'm happy that I've got a new project that I can work on, and what I might do is, I don't know whether I will or not, but I might, as it's another Stephen West shawl, finish the Geo Gradient, because I want to make it bigger actually. No, I won't. I was going to say I'm just going to bind off, but I'm not. I'm going to leave it and wait until it comes up again, and then I can either do more or just bind it off. So yeah, depending on how long away that it takes for it to come up again. Bearing in mind I've got 10 projects, so it's a 1 in 10 chance.
10 project bags.
10 project bags, yes. They're all in there, other than that one there that's got to go in there, and the one that comes out. Don't look down there, that's full of blankets. So the big bag down here, this here, has got blankets in it. And Ian's bag that's for the car, actually, he bought that to put some bits in. Oh, that telly is flashing. It is on my screen. Oh, it stopped now. Yeah, he bought that to put bits and pieces in the car, and like, I don't know, a car bag.
Yeah.
General tools. Like tools, because he hasn't got a glove box, because I broke the glove box. Anyway, he's got his audio bits and pieces in the glove box. So it's just bits and pieces that are all put in there. Anyway, it's enough of me just talking nonsense. Gonna wait for my dad to bring me back and hopefully get this computer sorted. And I will try and re-edit, I think. Not re-edit, but I'll try and put the clips together. I've deleted them now. Oh, that was a silly thing to do, wasn't it? We'll have to leave it running and see what temperature it runs at and whatnot. Anyway, right, I'll figure something out. So it's much later on Monday still, and I pulled the Slipstravaganza out for my project for this week, and I've pulled it out and I have no needles in the bag. It's 3.5. I've gone through all of my projects and I cannot find a 3.5mm needle anywhere. So I've just ordered some on Amazon. Hopefully they'll come tomorrow, which is really annoying. Also, I've just pulled out the needle that was in my Musselburgh hat bag. So I've got 2 needles in there. I've got one on a really short cable, which I'm knitting round and round on. And then I've got a longer one that I'm using for when I'm doing the decreases. And it snapped. It snapped right at the base, which again is really annoying. I couldn't remember what size needle I was using. So yeah, this is the needle, and it is literally, I'll show you, it's snapped there. So I've obviously put it in a bag, or I've lent on it, or whatever I've done, it's now broke. But this is a 3mm needle anyway, so that ain't gonna help with the Slipstravaganza. So I'm gonna, it's 9:30, I'm gonna watch some YouTube. Ian is gonna go to bed, and I thought, well, I need a project to knit on. I could knit on my Musselburgh, but I don't want to. So while I was sorting out stuff, or sorting out the bags to find another needle, I pulled out this bag, which has got a dishcloth in it. So I started this dishcloth at the cast on party. What needle is this? 3.25. I didn't get very far, so I'm going to knit on this tonight and see how far I can get. I'm using the Kremke Karma cotton. It is 70% cotton and 30% polyamide. So yeah, and I've just found out that the tripod that I have switched you to extends. I didn't know it did that. So I haven't got you on the table at the moment, but it extends a little bit, which, yeah, I'm pretty pleased. So this tripod is better than the other one, anyway, because it's not wobbly, and yeah, it extends. So let me just take you off of here. This is the tripod that I am using, the new one. This is the one, well, it's not new, but it's got a little like, so you can put it down at the bottom, extendable legs, whatever you want to call them, and this is what I was using while we was away, so you can put it back down, and this bit here comes away from this bit, so you can have it really, really short or a bit longer. I didn't know that. So yeah, I have an extendable tripod that's quite good. Right, anyway, I'll show you my progress on that. I'll probably show you tomorrow now. So I'm just gonna put a video on and do a bit of knitting, and see how far I can get with that. I probably won't get it finished tonight, but I just thought I would do that. Ian's put the thermal paste on the laptop and it seems to be working okay. Really, I did have videos on the computer that I could try editing and stuff, and I've done all that and it was fine, but it's a case of doing a full long edit. So yeah, we'll just see. But the temperature was getting up to like 80 degrees, which is too hot. Once Ian's done the thermal paste, it's sitting around 40 degrees, and while I'm actually working on the computer it was at about 55. I spoke to my dad and he said 65 is good working temperature for a computer, so it's doing well at the moment. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, that's it for tonight. I shall see you tomorrow. Hello, good morning. It is now Tuesday, and I'm just about to open my Zoom room, but before I do that, I thought I would show you what I did last night. I finished the dishcloth. I didn't think I was going to finish it, but I did, and I was quite surprised, to be honest. I haven't weighed it or anything yet, so I've got the ball here. I need to work out the meterage, and then I'm going to weigh this. I've got my scale in my bag. I'm going to do that and then write down how much I've used and whatnot. I did do an extra repeat of this pattern. So this is a pattern from the kitchen sink shop. It's a pattern from last year. It was last December's pattern, and I think it's available on Ravelry now. I know you can get the patterns for free if you sign up to the email or the newsletter. It goes out once a month and you get a free a pattern, dishcloth pattern every month, and then I think that collection becomes available to buy the year after. So yeah, this is the dishcloth. It's the peppermint one. It's just got eyelets. It's really nice. I don't know how well the actual cotton yarn is going to be to use as a dishcloth, but we will see. I just got the yarn and I thought I'd use it up and see how it goes. So yeah, this is number one. It needs to be blocked, but I'm not going to bother. I don't know whether to block it or not, to be honest. I'm not sure. I'm undecided, but I need to weigh it, and yeah. So it is 6 minutes to 11, and I'm going to open my Zoom very shortly. I like to get there a couple of minutes before, just so the room is open. So now I need to put a different colour into this bag for the dishcloths. Yeah, so I've got my needle in there, and what I should do really is put a little note to, well, I'm going to know what goes in there because of the yarn. Sorry if you can see the telly in the background. What I put on. Oh, it's just, I don't know if anyone's noticed, like YouTube on the telly now, it comes up with, like, if you have paused a video, it comes up with loads of different bits and pieces. Like one of them was like a fire crackling. This one is like New York City drones, and you can press up to play, so it's like just a background noise. Some of them are quite nice, and some of them it's just because I've paused the telly and I've gone out the room. So yeah, I did make a coffee. I've left it over on there on the table because I was going to zoom over there, but my iPad, I didn't realise I left my iPad on last night on Knit Companion. I don't have the auto off function on my iPad because normally I'm watching YouTube or I'm on Knit Companion and stuff like that, and I don't like the screen to go dark, so I've turned all of the like sleep things off, and it was on all night. So I'm going to put that back on charge because I can use it here on charge. That was the notebook falling on the floor. And also I'm thinking of, so I've got a charging lead that comes over the back of the sofa where I sit. It's a 4-way lead. I'm thinking of changing the plug on that to a dock, because things just don't charge very quickly with the plug that I've got in there, and I don't know whether it's the lead or the plug, where if I had a charging dock sat on the back of the sofa, so the one I was thinking is like one that I've got here, it's just like a tall thing, I could use that to charge my stuff. It's handy having that lead because I can just tuck it back behind the cushions, but it's just not charging stuff quick enough. Like if my iPad's dying and I want to use it and charge it at the same time, it won't charge and it will still decrease in charge. It's just not that brilliant. So I have got one over there that the remote control dock is plugged into, so I could move that. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. I do want to go to the range. I might do that after Zoom today. I don't think Zoom's going to be a long one. I'm not 100% sure. It's obviously who comes on and how much fun we're having and if anyone's busy and needs to go and stuff. But I do want to go to the range. I just want to go and have a look. I've spilt makeup down me, which, yeah, that was clever, wasn't it? So I've got a wet leg now where I've tried to get it off, but yeah, so I decided to put a bit of makeup on today. I haven't put proper makeup on for ages. I normally do my eyebrows and put a bit of mascara on, but I've done like foundation today. So yeah, I'm going to stop rambling and I'm going to open Zoom, which it should be, I should be opening it right now. I'm going to move this laptop out of the way. It's back in its bag down here, and open Zoom. Oh, I'm also going to try and wind this today, and I'm probably just going to hand wind it because I can't be bothered to get the Swift out. I know it's going to take longer. That's my makeup. No, it ain't. My makeup's in the pink one. I've got two of these bags. This one is got all my makeup in it. This one is the one that I need. These were from Temu. Love them. What was I going to say? What was I saying? Oh, yeah. It's going to probably take just as long, but I can do it while I'm on Zoom. And I was thinking that I might pull out I'm waiting for the needles to come today, that I ordered last night. So I might pull out the Geo Gradient while I'm waiting for them to come. Oh, yeah, I've pulled out a project. I don't really want to roll the dice again. Or should I? Should I roll the dice again? Because the needles are coming today. I don't know. Anyway, right. Let's open Zoom and sort out this yarn. So I'm now in the car. You're mounted on the windscreen. So yeah, I already had a sucky for the camera, but then I needed to get another magnetic mount for this camera, and that came just after we went away. I was hoping it was going to come before we went, but yeah, so you now have a mount in the car, which I'm really, really pleased about. I did bring all the little extra bits and pieces I've got just in case I needed them, but I didn't. This is the tripod. So last night I was saying about the little bit that can come off. So this is just the legs. And then this is the magnetic mount that I was talking about. So you sort of just push this in, and it's magnetic to the camera. So that is what I've been using for, or what I'm going to be using for the tripod. Did I bring the longer bit? I can't remember. I did. This is the bit that extends, so I probably won't be able to do it now because there's nothing attached. Oh, I can. So that's the little bit that extends. But yeah, I really like this. It's really nice. So yeah, that is that. But I am going to go to the range. I did open Zoom. A few people said that they wouldn't be able to make it. I was on for about half an hour, and no one joined. So I just closed the room, and I thought I would get some bits done. So I did weigh the dishcloth, and I used 21 grams, which was 44 meters, I think. So that was pretty good, and I was going to wind the yarn. I haven't done that, but I thought I want to get the range out the way because I'm banging on about it so much that I just want to get it out the way and get that done. So that's the plan. I might actually go back upstairs to go a wee. TMI, I know. I think so. So I'm going to go to the range in Harlow. There is one near us, the one that I was going to go to on Friday. But Ian's mum said at the weekend that they're having a rejig and everything's everywhere. They're putting an Iceland in there and it's just a little bit everywhere. So yeah, what I might do is just go to the Harlow one. It's quite a big one. There's a B&M there as well. There's a Home Bargains, and there's a Home Base. So I can always go to Home Base. And there's a lot more shops around. There's like a Dunelm, there's Home Sense. I don't know what shops I'm going to be going into today, but it's absolutely pouring with rain. But yeah, we had a lovely weekend, which was nice. But today's raining. Tomorrow I'm getting my hair done, which I can't wait. I still don't know what I'm doing with it. I straightened it this morning, as you can tell. But I don't know. So it's going to probably go frizzy today where it's raining. I haven't got an umbrella, but I'm not really that bothered. Anyway, let's get going to the range and anywhere else I decide to go. So I'm now in the range and I'm looking at the coasters. I've seen these. Oh, that's upside down. No, it ain't. They're sheep. They're so cute. So I might get them. But I've also seen, where are they? These ones that are quite nice. I think they're £3.99. These ones are £1 and 5p. 3p. I might get these. So I'm just walking around minding my own business. Look what I find. Yarn. It's not very good light here, but I think you obviously split it, but it's quite pretty. I'm not going to get it though. So the only ones that I've found are these. It's a 3-drawer. But again, they've got the little ones as well. But again, I think they're just going to be crap. They've got nothing upstairs in the furniture. But if you want a box, come to the range. So that was a fail. There was nothing in there. There was nothing in there like they've got online. I might have another look online now. Then I'm going to go to Home Base as well. And is there a Dunelm here? I'm sure there's a Dunelm somewhere. So I'm going to try Dunelm as well, if I can. So annoying. Anyway, I'm going to go and try and find somewhere else to get some storage solution. Home Base is here. And Dunelm is back there somewhere. They've got these, so I've already got one of these, but it's an IKEA one. They've got this, it's 30, buy one get one half price, and then they've got the boxes, like all the different boxes. So the boxes are £2 for £13. I think they're all like that because there's loads down here. I just don't know what to do. They've got them cheap boxes there. They're not going to be any good, I don't think. I want something that's quite substantial, that's not going to move around too much. I just don't know. I got these tiddly ones. See if they had something like this, because it's a bit thicker. Like they've got these. Something like this is a bit thicker. I'm going to carry on walking around. I think they've got some more stuff around here. I think someone got a bit carried away. Okay, I got something that I think is going to work. Just turn this down. Let me show you what it is. So I got, you know, I got the table out the other day. Oh, you can probably see it here. I wanted a lamp to go on it, so I got this. This was £5. Let me turn my wipers off. It was £5, and it's solar, so it wasn't coming on in the shop, but it is now, and it's a case of just taking this out. So this is, oh, it's not coming on now. It's very faint. Oh no, it's gone off. It's obviously not had enough time to charge in the sun. They had this one and one that was painted blue inside, but I think that just on the table would look quite nice. And then I got some coasters, because we've got some coasters, but at the moment they're under the laptop at the back to try and lift it up a bit, so I thought I would get some more. I don't know whether I'll use these for the laptop or the brown ones. I'm not sure. I thought these might just break up the dark table a bit. But I got this, which is a 6-drawer chest. It's by the brand Michigan, and it looks like that. It was £35, which was more than I was anticipating on spending on something that you have to put together yourself. All the poles are metal. I looked and there was one open, and I said to the man, I said, have you got any more of these, because this one's open and obviously I don't know whether everything's going to be inside. And I did look, and I think half of the drawers were missing, because it comes with the drawers. But the feet at the bottom I think I can take off, so the whole thing can just sit on top of the Calyx unit I've got in the wardrobe. And the wooden top, so the top is wooden, I can hopefully stack some shoes on there, because I've got I did get down some more of my summer shoes. I've got so many shoes, it's unreal. But because it's hard, I'm thinking I can stack my shoes on top. I have got shoes at the bottom as well, but we'll see. The width is okay, the height should be okay, 69 centimeters, because I did measure it, but then I've forgotten the measurements which don't help. I'm going to put this on the floor actually, so as I'm driving it's not going to roll around. I also got some hair dye while I was over at the range. Next door was a Hairways, and I got some directions, so I got 2 this time. They were a lot cheaper in there. I got a cerise, which I normally get, which is this dark pinky purple, and then I got a carnation pink, which is a bright pink. And I thought I might try this to start off with, or this, and mix a tiny weeny bit of that in, see how it goes. So yeah, I'm glad that this trip was successful. I will put that together when I get home after I've eaten, because I am so hungry, it's unreal. So yeah, I'm gonna make my way home now. I'm gonna see where Ian is. He's probably still at work. I'm up there. Ian he's at the yard, I think. Oh no, yeah, yes he is, he's at the yard. So he'll probably be home soon, and then I'll get home. He's going to the garage. I've got leftover spaghetti bolognese for lunch. It is 2:20. I didn't anticipate being out this long. But never mind. Oh mate, I think my needles came as well. I got a notification on the Ring doorbell to say there was someone at the door and they'd posted something. I think it was the Amazon man. So yeah, right, I'm gonna go and drive home. Hopefully the traffic's okay. I'm really warm, so yeah, but I'm glad that it was successful. Ian probably won't like it. Ian's very fussy when it comes to furniture, but this is going to go in my wardrobe and not be seen at all, other than by me, and used by me. I'm hoping everything will fit. They did have one that was just a big wide one, and it was wide drawers, but the problem I've got is on the left hand side I can't pull my I can't open the door fully, so I didn't want that restricting me opening all of the drawer. So I can put stuff on the left hand side that I don't use as often. So yeah, we'll just see how it goes. Anyway, I'm I'm going to move you because you're probably full. I've just put you on the tripod on the dashboard, and I'm going to make my way home and have some lunch. So I've just walked in the door and I've made a coffee. I've warmed up my spaghetti. I met Ian as he was sort of going out and I was coming in, so he's been home to pick up the car, and he didn't like the chest of drawers that I bought. Well, it's a drawer chest of drawers. Anyway, I'm gonna build it and see what it's like. He didn't like it. It is what it is at the end of the day. And I said to him, I'm gonna try it. He said, but it's an expensive try. I was like, no, but the measurements say that it will fit, and I'm hoping it will fit, and we'll go from there. Anything's got to be better than what I've got, which is just all dumped on top of the unit anyway. So we'll see. I bought the light up here and I put it on the window ledge to charge, because it's still raining outside. There's no point in putting it outside. I'll wait for a nice day or some nice days and then I'll put it outside. Yeah, so my needles hadn't come. It was a parcel for Ian. Ian answered the Ring doorbell. I thought it was just Amazon. They don't normally buzz. I'm just going to check to see where it is. Oh, it says it was left in the letterbox. Oh, for Christ's sake. So I'm going to go and search for that now. It's probably downstairs, which is a pain. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to eat my lunch. I'm starving. It is 3:15. It's not really lunch. It's late lunch. And try and put these drawers together. Wish me luck. Yes, they were left downstairs. Never mind, at least I've got them. So it's taken me ages. I've been on the phone as well to Ian's sister for a while, but I was building it at the same time. But here is the result. The telly is flashing, sorry. I'm really pleased with it. So these just come out. I'm hoping that they're all going to be big enough, and everything that I need will fit in there. It's got a hardwood top, and I'm hoping that I can just, even if I can slide my flip-flops or something on top, I don't know, I'll figure it out. But I'm going to go and put it in the wardrobe now and see what it's like. Yeah, I'm pleased with it. I've done a lot of banging. 3 of the clips broke, so I had to use the trusty old sellotape. So these bits here, I don't know if you'll see it down here. Can you see the actual, like this bit here, split? Which is really annoying considering like it was £35 and I've had to sellotape it. But I'm hoping it'll be alright, and it's going to be in the wardrobe. You're not going to see it. I was planning on putting that at the back, but then another one broke and I put it together, and one was at the back, one was at the front. I was like, oh, I'm not going to muck about with it. The wood went on really easily. Everything was really easy. The only things that I've got left over are like 2 screws, 2 raw plugs, and I'm assuming this is to put it to the wall, and then 2 straps. I don't think there's anything I can strap it to, unless I strap it to the row, but I don't know how high this is going to be. So fingers crossed. I'm going to go and do that now. So I think that fits in there pretty perfectly. I'm really happy with that, and I'm happy that there's still space here so I can put stuff on top. I've just got a outfit here. It's a jumpsuit. I've had it for years. It was a bit small for me, but it does fit me now. So I might just leave that there. Down here I've got shoes. Here I've got tops, which is full up, and then down there I've got trousers. So I'm going to have a rejig because everything that I've taken out of here, let me get back into some light, everything that I've taken out of here is mainly dresses. So I'm going to have a sort out and put like I don't know. So I've had a sort out. I just need to reorganize what and where I want it in the wardrobe, if that makes sense. So I want the stuff that I use all the time sort of in these ones here, and maybe that one at the top there. So I might put, I don't know, haven't decided, but we're getting there, Now I've actually got something to put stuff in. Here is my shrug. I'm done, everything's sorted. I still haven't put this away, but I managed to take everything off of this here. I have put it back because I've got my denim jacket on there. I've got up here, I've put a cardigan, I've put a top that's too big for me. I don't know, it's a rocket tee, I don't know what to do with it. I'm not sure. I have put so the problem that we've got is we have a bin here. We don't really need that bin, but it's handy to have it. And then I find I can't open the door. But then if I move that out of the way, I can open the door, but I can only open it to the cabinet. But it's fine because I can get into all of these drawers fine. And I've put some shoes at the top. I'm really happy with it. I've just shoved my cardigan in here as well. So this is my Sexagon. It's like a hexagon cardigan. So yeah, I can actually remove this bar as well, but I have hung a couple of dresses, or well, a dress and that thing that was already hung up. I'm really pleased with how that's turned out. I might hang this up. Let me put it my side because then it's out of the way then. That's okay. This is what I was using, which was absolutely useless. I don't know if you can tell, like the top has gone all funny, so that can go in the bin. I was using the compartments that are out here as well. At one stage, these were rubbish as well. They just collapsed on themselves. So I'm hoping that this is going to work and this is going to be successful for me. And yeah, it's nice and tidy now. The thing with me is I like to be able to just pick up, oh, I've got a drink here, pick up my clothes and put them away instead of, because when I had them in that compartment thing, it was all right, but it was beginning to get a pain. I like just to chuck stuff in the wardrobe. I know that's not how I should be, but that's just the way I am. I like just to chuck it in, and if it could just go in a drawer, then that's all the better. I've got a mango Pepsi. I've got banging headache, absolutely banging. So I'm going to drink this. I'm going to take some tablets and chill now. Yeah, it's right across my forehead. So I'm going to drink. I've got a plastic cup and chill. We're having firecracker prawns for dinner with egg fried rice. I've already cooked the rice. I did it in the rice cooker and it's just in there at the moment. And we're having firecracker prawns. Yeah, so like a Chinesey type dinner. Oh, my head is banging so bad. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take some tablets, like I said, and just chill for a bit, and I will speak to you a bit later on. Hello, good morning. It is now Wednesday. You'll have to excuse the state and whatever. I'm about to put my hair up, get dressed, and go and get this sorted. I don't know what the finished result is going to look like. I did buy some dye yesterday. You would have seen that. I am thinking of getting some chopped off. I'm going to speak to my friend and see if she thinks that there's anything else that we could do to try and save the length, because I really do like having longer hair now. Like when it was shorter, I never really was bothered, but now it's getting longer. I'm like, oh, I don't want to cut it. So yeah, I've been up since 8 o'clock. It's now 9:05. I've had a coffee. I've had some Weetabix. So yeah, Ian's at work. I'm going to get dressed and ready to leave. I probably won't vlog anything while I'm there today, But this is the before. Well, you've seen the before loads. It's very ginger. Yeah, so I'm hoping that I can get something sorted. We'll see. My roots are really, really bad as well. Don't get me wrong, I like having a dark root, but this is like really bad. I was also thinking, not today or now, but I was thinking of going back dark. I know, going back dark, but having like the front bit bleached and staying pink that way. I don't know. Like, instead of being all over blonde, just being a part blonde and dyeing that. I don't know. I've seen it on a few people and it looks really, really nice. So yeah, I'm not sure. Anyway, I did work a little bit on this last night, which is the Slipstravaganza. What is that? I think it's just a bit of fibre in the yarn. I got this much done, which was not a lot, but I will work more on that tonight. I've really enjoyed it, actually, like super duper enjoyed it. So yeah, I can work on that. And also, you know, I said that the my needle had snapped in my muscle bra. I have got flexi flips that I can put in the bag instead, because I think that might work by using the flexi flips. So I've got my muscle bra here. Is it a better colour today? It's blowing out quite a lot. It is very orange, don't get me wrong. But I could use flexi flips to do the decreases. Like I could do so many on that needle and then go to the flexi flips. I'm not sure. I will try that when I get to it, which will probably be a while because I haven't really knit on it much. And I also did ball up the yarn. So I hand wound this last night. I was going to do it while I was on Zoom, but Zoom was not playing ball. It kicked me out at one stage. I couldn't log in. I managed to log in, then I tried to get into the room that was open, and it just come up with a loading screen. So I came back out. I tried to go back in, and it crashed. Oh my god! Like I've never had this happen before. Really annoying. So I couldn't get on Zoom last night, but it is what it is. I wound up this yarn. Oh my god, winding it up. Oh, the colours are beautiful. Now, I'm thinking of knitting socks with this, either or for both my sister and my neighbour, because she loves my hand knitted socks. I've made her a couple of pairs and I think these would be perfect. She likes greens, she likes purples and stuff, so yeah, and I think these are colours that Casey would like as well, so I might make 2 pairs of shortish socks. So Casey's I've made Casey a couple of pairs of socks recently, but I've done a little bit of a longer leg for her. So normally I do the cuff, do 10 rounds for the foot, not for the foot, for the leg into the heel, but then recently I've done her the cuff and I think 30 or 40 rounds for the leg, so it's more like an ankle sock, not a trainer sock, and she said they fit better, so that's the plan. But the colours in this are just beautiful, and I think knitting this is going to be really nice. I am going to knit this on a 2.5 mil, as I know that they fit other people other than me. I haven't had enough practice with the 2.25 yet. So yeah, that is the plan for that. It is living in my yarn bowl. I'm really looking forward to going outside and sitting in the garden with my yarn in my yarn bowl, because I can just put that on the table and knit, and yeah, so that's that. I'm gonna go and get dressed because I need to leave at past. So it's now 10 past. I really need to go. I need to get dressed and ready. Obviously, I'm not going to do my hair. I'm just going to bung it up into a clip. I'm glad I've had breakfast. Oh, I need to get some cash. So, yeah. Right. That's it. I will speak to you a little bit later on. So, I'm now back home. It is 10 to 6 and this is the final result. This is the colour and this is the length. So I've had quite a bit taken off the end, but I think it needed it to just get rid of that horrible colour. I'm still going to have that colour at the ends because there's still a bit to go, but I think just chopping it and getting rid of it, I wouldn't have gone any shorter than this. I think this is the shortest that I was happy with. Maybe this might look a little bit better. Yeah, this is the shortest, really. I have had my hair a lot shorter than this before, and I like the fact that I can put my hair up. Yeah, so a lot of it is, I feel like a lot of it is gone. It's going to be really strange to start off with. I think at least like this much was taken off, I think. Maybe this much, I don't know, it just feels really short at the moment. So yeah, I'm now home. We're going to sort out some dinner and then I'm just going to chill for tonight, I think. I'm going to work on my Stephen West shawl and yeah, just have a nice evening. So today was really nice. It was nice catching up and obviously getting my hair done. The colour is I really like the colour. I used both colours that I bought. So I used the cerise and the carnation pink. So the carnation pink was a lot lighter, so we used all of that pot and just used a little bit of the cerise in it to darken it instead of using conditioner. But yeah, I think it's come out quite nice. And then I know that all I need to do really to keep doing it is just put a little bit on every time, but I probably won't do that. I'll probably just let it wash out again and whatever, how I normally do. But I'm just glad that the roots are done. My scalp is pink. I've got pink on my head. That will come off eventually over the next couple of days. So yeah. And I find it always looks better after the first time I've washed it, once it's freshly done. Like the colour, just, I don't know, I feel like it settles a bit. So yeah, I'm pleased with the result. Right, I'm gonna do some dinner, chill, and I will catch up with you in a bit. Hello, good morning. It is Thursday. I have a visitor.
Where? Hi.
I do.
So
Don't
yeah.
mention me.
Oh,
thanks.
Ian lives here, so he's not a visitor. He's home. He did go to work this morning. It doesn't feel very well, but it was overtime, wasn't it? So it was overtime. So he did go to work and then he come back. But Casey rang last night and said that her car was playing up. So we've been to the garage and she needed a new battery. So we went there. It is now nearly 12 o'clock. I'm just doing some lunch. I've just made Ian and myself a coffee. And yeah, so we're just going to chill for the rest of the day. Casey said there's no point in her going back home because she needs to go and pick up the boys after school pickup. So home now is in the opposite direction to where it was before. So she's sort of in the middle at the moment. So then she can go and pick up the boys and Mike from work. So yeah, we're just going to have a chill day and... yeah, 130 odd pound later, she's got a new battery for the car. So yeah, Ian thought it might be a sticky starter motor, but they tested everything and it was the battery, and the battery wasn't big enough for the car. So yeah, that's now all done. Bit unexpected because we didn't really know what was planned for today, but today I think we're just gonna sit, chill, and I'm gonna knit. Okay, we need to go and get Ian's van later. I'm gonna work on even a little bit more of the shawl. I'll show you that in a second because I did do some while I was on Zoom last night. So yeah, anyway, right, I'm gonna take this into Ian. Mine's already in there. I've put some super noodles in the microwave. I know. But yeah, I straightened my hair again this morning and I'm really liking it. I do miss the length, but I think it looks healthy, so that's the main thing. So it's a bit later on and I said I was going to show you my shawl so far. Well, it's not really a shawl at the moment, but it's going to be. This is what it looks like. I've done a couple of more honeycombs and I'm really enjoying it, and I really like the colours that I've chose. The fourth colour that I've chose is yellow. So my pop of colour for this will be yellow. But that is that. We're going to go out in a minute and go and get Ian's van. But I've just had a Temu order delivered. I thought I would open it with you. So let's have a look. I know what's in there because I had a look earlier on when my sister was here. So, but I thought I'd show you. I got this here, which is the same brand as the magnetic mount that I'm using. I've actually got it in the car, but this one, I think this might be the surround for the camera, because I bought a skeleton case. So, oh no, this is a the case for it. The hard, what, is it hard? Yeah, it is a hard case, but it's just a cover. It looks like this. And what is good with this one is I can put it on. It opens up just like this. I can put it on with it still being on the tripod, because it does up, but only from here to here. So all this is left open. Yeah, see how that goes. Another one here. Oh, I got a wireless mouse. It's probably gonna not be very good, but I thought I'd give it a try. It was only a couple of pounds. What else is in there? Oh, the wire to charge it. So it's just a little wireless mouse. It's got the USB in the bottom, which is quite a good design, I think, if I can get it out. It will come out, but I'm going to need to pry it out, I think. It's got a button on the bottom. Yeah, so that is that. I think this whole order came to like £18. Probably not even that, I'm not sure. You have to spend a minimum of £15 on Temu now. It wasn't like that at the beginning. You could spend as little as you wanted and you'd get it delivered, but now it's minimum of £5. Oh, this is the skeleton mount, and it's by the same brand again. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's this brand here. So this is a skeleton mount. And again, this should work with, oh, I've got another sticker. It should work with the tripod and everything. Oh, it looks massive. I'm holding it up. It's got quite a bit of weight to it, actually. And you can have it so it's like this way round, and then it's got this on the side, so you can have it portrait as well. Yeah, well, we'll give this a try. We're looking at getting maybe an external mic. I've put this in and now I can't get it. Anyway, I don't want to break it. I will have a look while I'm not on camera. I also got, so in my last Temu haul, I ordered some croc chains. Well, I thought they were croc chains. It wasn't. It was a singular croc chain. So I reordered and got another one. And I'm just going to see if it's the same. Have a look. No, Casey was right. It's different. Isn't it? Or is it the same? That's the new one. So they are different. And I ordered exactly the same thing.
And a different shape.
Yeah, they are different. But are you going to tell once they're on shoes? Maybe not.
Oh no.
Ian will know. Anyway, so I got another crop chain. And then I also got some of these. So my mum has got loads of these. Obviously, living in Spain, she spends time outside. She's got the outside bit. When you go out there and have a drink and all that, you get flies. And I really liked these, so I've decided to order some myself, and they are just drink covers. So if you've got a drink and you're outside, you just put this on top and it stops the flies going in your drink. So I got one with a strawberry on top. Bit weird that the strawberry is upside down, but never mind. And then I got another one which has got an elephant on it. So I got a green one and a blue one. These were like 80p or something each. And they had loads on there, loads of different ones. The next thing I bought is, I've got two more things. Oh, it's bigger than I thought it was going to be. But I got a mat to put the coffee machine on. But it's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. But I got this, which is a mat. And it's like a woven mat. It says coffee bar. This was literally pennies, I think. And love is brewing, it says. So I thought that would be quite good to put under the coffee machine. But I thought it was going to be sort of, I don't know, this sort of size. Never mind, I'll give it a try. I will figure something out. And the last thing that I bought, and the reason this whole order came about, obviously I wanted the camera things anyway, but I got a notification to say something in my basket had been reduced, and I was like, oh, I wonder what that is. And I have ordered a pair of shoes.
That cost you 18 something pound now.
No.
Yeah.
No, because I got other things that I wanted.
Yeah.
So it weren't just these. I bought a pair of shoes, and they were in black, and I really liked them. But these are different. These are different. They are not the same at all. Even though I ordered from the same listing. And that I had before. And it's these. So they are different. The ones that I've got already are more rubbery. These are like foam. I don't know if they're going to fit. Let me just put my foot in it. Not literally. Yeah, they do fit, and I think they'll be fine. Like once I've sorted the straps out and that, they are like, you know, like the fake Crocs that you can get that are not, they're not Croc style, not fake Crocs, but Croc style shoes. They are that sort of material. But yeah, and they were £2.50. I can't remember if I said that or not, but they were £2.50, and I just thought they'd be good for the summer. So yeah, I got those. That was everything in my Temu haul. Oh, Temu order. Oh, I'm really gutted about these chains. I thought they'd be the same. I don't know. I have put a couple in my basket again. And if I order at the same time, I don't know. I think on the shoes they'll be fine. But yeah, so I've got chains already, but they're like silver. They're a silver colour, not actual silver. I'm going to try and figure out how this works, and we are going to go to get Ian's van, and then also we're going to get some dinner. So I think we're just going to get something from... Huh? What?
What?
No, we're not getting kebab. We are getting something from Iceland. So a Slimming World meal, just quick, put in the oven. I want to be at least somewhat good this week. I really don't know what I've done to this. I don't want to break it. I'll give it to Ian. He can figure it out. Yeah, I'm looking forward to giving this a try as well. My little mouse. So I've been using I used Ian's computer last week to edit the vlog. And I've only got one mouse, and it's a wired mouse. So I was swapping and changing it because I was doing orders on my laptop as well as editing on the other laptop at the same time. So if this is any good, then I might order another one. And then that way there's one for each laptop, and Ian will have a mouse as well. So you don't want a mouse?
What's wrong with trackpad?
No, I don't like the trackpad. Anyone else use a laptop and has to have a mouse. I can use the trackpad, which is the pad at the front, but I just find it easier to use a mouse. I think because obviously working in an office and working on computers for so long, it's just natural to have a mouse. And the other thing that is strange is that even though I'm left-handed, I use the mouse in my right hand. And I think because I was just taught that way, I just find it easier to use it in my right hand, but I am left-handed. But it is handy because when I was working at the food company that I was at, I could use the computer. I had a headset taking orders. I could use the computer and write stuff down at the same time. So anyway, that's enough about that. Did you do it?
I need the camera to know if I did it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he needs the camera. So we're going to go and get some food and pick up the van and whatnot. So I will probably, if not speak to you later, I'll speak to you tomorrow. Hello, good morning. It is Friday and it is still morning. Just about, but I've been pottering around. I had some forms to fill out this morning and bits and pieces. I've put washing on. I've just potted around. I've descaled the coffee machine and just bits and pieces basically. I've gone around with the hoover, I've polished, trying to put myself into a better mood. I think I woke up on the wrong side this morning. Yeah, I'm just in a very foul mood. I'm getting angry at everything. Yeah, so I just thought I'd wake up. No, I didn't go to bed feeling like this, but I don't know. Sometimes I wake up and things just make me angry. I took the washing off the clothes horse and then I walked away and it fell over. And it knocked everything off. And I was just like, oh, for Christ's sake. I tried putting hangers in a carrier bag because I was going to chuck some of them away. And, well, we all know what hangers are like. So yeah, there's just been a few things this morning that have not played ball, and yeah. Anyway, oh god. So I have done last night a bit more on this. I absolutely love it. I'm really enjoying working on it. So this was a mystery knit-along, one of Stephen West's mystery knit-alongs. How people did all this in a week, I do not know, because I've got this far and I just love it. So it does, I decided to do my colours, colour 1, the light pink, colour 2, the dark pink, and colour 3, the yellow. But I've now looked at the pattern and read it properly. And colour, I've mixed the numbers up, but for me, I know where I want the colours to go. So it shouldn't be an issue. But yeah, I'm glad that I didn't do this as a mystery knit along, because I can see where I want to put my colours, and I've chose my colours, like, and I think the yellow is just going to give it that pop. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it, and just gonna carry on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next row I need to do is just a plain white row. So even though these look like honeycombs, you just knit in rows, and these are just slip stitches, and it gives it that sort of pulled up effect. I really like it. I'm enjoying it. It's fairly easy so far. So yeah, I'm gonna carry on with that. I don't know what else the plan is for today, because I'm just not in the best of moods. And I thought I'd come on and say it here, because it might come across that I'm a little bit different today or not. I don't know. I just feel a bit fed up. So yeah, never mind. What else was I going to say? I was going to mention something else. Next week, I might do a how much can I knit in a week video. Ian's on nights next week, so vlogging is going to be a little bit more difficult. Not difficult, but I just don't know. I might do a weekly vlog as well as how much can I knit in a week video, because my vlogs are not just all about my knitting or my crafting or crochet or whatever. So depending on what project I pull out is whether I do a how much can I craft in a week video, because if I get the cozy memory, then that's going to be quite boring. It all depends. It all depends. It's just things going around in my head at the moment. I really need to put a boot up my backside and get the shop going again, and new products, and design some new bits and pieces. I just haven't had the motivation, and I get like this quite a lot, which is really bad, but I really need to get back on it, get some new ideas going, and I've got some ideas. I just need to put them down on paper, as they say, and get them in practice. So yeah, I don't know whether it's like the diet has made me feel a bit fed up. Like this week, I've really struggled this week. I don't know what it is. I really don't. I'm not sure. Maybe cutting all my hair off. Well, not all of it, but no, it wasn't. It's not that. I don't know. Today I've just woken up on the wrong side of the bed. Let's put it that way. I will be fine. Everything will be fine. I'm just going around, pottering around, and I've thrown a load of stuff away that is just like, you know, like I just want to have a clear out. I just want a fresh clear out. So there was stuff on the sides that were just sat there like, oh, I'll use that one day. I've just chucked it, because I'm like, do you know what, I'm getting rid of it. It's going. I've lit some candles just to get the rest of them burnt, because they're in little pots that I want to hopefully reuse. I'm not sure, but I've got a Yankee one going. It's a new one actually, and I've lit that to make the room smell nice. But I've got the Advent candle on the table, which I think it's had it. I think I might just, do you know what? I might just get rid. I'm just in that mood. Oh, does anyone else feel like this sometimes, where you just can't? It's not that I can't be bothered. I just am not in the mood to do anything. I really feel like crap today. I don't know what it is. I really don't. But I've been productive, and I've done a few things. I've put washing away, I've put washing on, I've hoovered, I've polished, I've done bits and pieces that I need to get done. Anyway, so I've been using, well, I was using this on the camera, and the skeleton mount we managed to get working, but it doesn't fit in here with that. But for me, just being at home, or the little bit of vlogging that I'm doing, and I'm not using the mic, I will use this. Oh, it's furry inside as well. It's really nice. Like, can you see it's furry? Yes, I've peeled my nails off. I've bit them. Yeah, I don't know what it is. But yeah, this is really, I really like this. It's really nice. It was only a couple of pounds, maybe £4 or something. So also, I do want to get another magnetic mount. I can't remember if I said yesterday if I had bought another one or not, but I haven't. I've only got, well, I did buy one in the last Temu haul, but I do want to get another one because I've got another tripod here that I could use, and they're just perfect for this camera. Like, I could have them on everything. It's just like quick release, really, really good. And you know how long I've been after quick release things for the camera and that. But yeah, I'm going to use this when it's in my handbag and stuff, and then when we're out and about and there's going to be a lot of wind, then I'll put the other mount on with the mic. We have got a mic, that's what I was going to say. We have got a mic that we used to use with the other camera, but the adapter's different. So we just need the little adapter really, more than a new mic. The mic will work, it's just the adapter. So I've got a coffee on the go, not from the machine because that was doing its thing. It's finished now, but I've washed all the components and just left them to dry. Like the pull-out drawer, the bit where the coffee grounds go. And I am keeping the coffee grounds because I'm going to go and put them out on my plants. Because apparently the slugs and the snails don't like the coffee beans. Not beans, the grind. I'm not sure. I did have peppers out there. They're all gone. The courgettes, they were growing so big, gone. I'm really annoyed about that. Like, I don't know what else to do out there to stop them. I've put copper tape around all the pots and everything. There's a couple of bits that are doing well out there. I did put some more seeds down last week, so I put more corn. I put some sunflower seeds and I just potted them around, thinking, oh, they might grow. I'm not sure. I did put some in a pot as well. I put some more courgette seeds down. I put some more spring onions, but there was a big fat slug in the pot yesterday. Yesterday I went out there. There was a big fat slug. So yeah, if I can't get any fruit this year. The strawberries are doing well, I think, because they're high up. The strawberries, and we've got little buds coming now, so hopefully we'll get some strawberries. But and plus Ian's sister gave me the strawberries, so they'd already I think they already had a year, so they flowered and fruited last year. But yeah, they're okay. And if I can't get any veg this year, do you know what? I'm not going to do it again, because this is going to be the second year that I've tried, and it's just the snails and the slugs just love everything down there. Yeah, and I just think there is quite a lot of snails down there. There's quite a lot of slugs, and I think what it is that because it's not really an active garden, so like there's not people out there all the time. There's not people cleaning it up not cleaning it up, but like there's not people around all of the time, so it is a bit like, it's a bit wild, to be honest. So you do get a lot of the insects and stuff, so it's just nature, and it's just natural for them to be there. I do try and move, I obviously do move them when I find them and stuff, but yeah, it's just a bit of a pain. And I've put netting up and everything so the foxes and the squirrels can't get in there, which has worked. There's not been any dug up plants or anything, but it's just the snails and the slugs now. Anyway, right, I'm gonna go because I am moaning. Oh god, hopefully I'll get in a better mood, and I will speak to you a little bit later. Good evening. It's now later on Friday, and I have finished clue 1, well, section 1, because there's not clues anymore. So I've finished this section of the shawl, and I loved doing this. It was so good. My colours I'm really pleased with, like I said earlier on, and now it's time to pick up all of the edgy bits here, I'm going to do that tonight. We're watching Love Hate. I'm sort of dipping in and out of it.
My Xbox on.
Oh, okay, that's fine. But I'm sort of dipping in and out of it. Ian's watching it, and I'm asking him questions every night. What?
If anyone wants to watch a good series, it is good.
Yeah, because my mum and dad said about it, didn't they? Who else said about it? Is it just them?
Yeah.
Oh, because we watched, what was the other one? Kin. That's it, Kin. And this is very similar but different. If that makes any sense. So yeah, I'm really pleased with this. I'm going to carry on. I'm going to try and get some of section 2 in the pattern. It does say sections now, not clues. Section 2 done before I have to roll the dice on Monday, just because I want to get into a section and know what I'm doing before I put it away. And if the dice rolls on this again, then I'll carry on with this. If not, I'll work on whatever it says. It actually goes with my hair quite well, like the pink.
I did think that.
It does, doesn't it? So yeah, I think it will look quite nice. I make nearly everything in pink. Other than my Geo Gradient, that has got a light pink in it. But anyway, that's that. In the morning, we're going to go and get weighed and then go to the cafe as usual. And then, I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. Are you going garage? No?
No, you said we was going to go out somewhere.
Oh, we can go out somewhere. So what I'll do is I'll make sure that the other battery, is on charge. So if we do go out tomorrow, then I'll take you with us. I don't know where, I don't know what. We'll just have to wait and see. The weather is supposed to be rainy tomorrow though, isn't it? Or was that Sunday?
No, tomorrow.
Let me check again, because it can always change. No, 50% rain.
Oh, I might go garage then. Let's see.
At 9 o'clock, and then it's sunny in the afternoon. So it's been like that for the last couple of days, where it's been really miserable in the morning, and then in the afternoon it's brightened up and the sun's come out. It was like that today. I've gone back out in the garden today, and I've got some Monge 2 growing. So peas in a pod, basically. Can you not bounce the table? And they were a bit like, I don't know, they were a bit everywhere. So I have done a makeshift, very badly makeshift trellis with bamboo sticks, and I've taped them together in a like I've done 3, and then I've done like a triangle bit. Yeah, I need to get like proper not sticks, but I know you can get like a cover that goes over, or like it circles. I don't know, I'll figure something out. But that is growing really well, and there is quite a few flowers on that at the moment, so hopefully, fingers crossed, the Monge 2 is growing fine. The aubergine, 2 of the big leaves, the slugs have got to. And like I said yesterday, I think it's snails. The slug got into the spring onion pot. And the tomatoes are doing really, really well. Like, they're really, over the last couple of days, they've just got massive. And one of the courgettes that I've put in has popped up already, and the leaves are quite big on that as well. Like, just in a couple of days, like, I'm amazed how big it's gone. So yeah, what I'll do is, if I remember, next time I go down there, I'll show you what's what. But a lot of it has gone, like the peppers have all gone, because there must have been a snail in it. Really annoying. So I might just have to go down every day and just check it. And yeah, there was lots of snails around the pots as well, but I don't know if it's because they're right up against the wall as well, and it's damp there and stuff. So I have pulled everything away from the wall a little bit. Yeah, a little bit annoying. And if it carries on, what I might do is pull the pots to the grass, See if that makes any difference. Probably not, but anyway, right, that's it for today. I shall see you tomorrow. Good morning. It is now Sunday. Excuse the state, but I didn't film anything yesterday. We went and got weighed. We went to the cafe, and then I didn't feel very well, so we came back home. We was going to go out, but we came back home and I just had the worst stomach ever. So we stayed home until the afternoon, and then we popped to the garage for a little while. Ian fixed his glove box, the one that I broke, and then we went and got some dinner, come home. Ian worked last night, so he's now in bed. So yeah, I didn't pick up the camera once yesterday. I just wasn't feeling it. So today's Sunday. I don't know what the plan is. I don't really know what we're doing, but I have worked loads this week on my shawl, which is the Slipstravaganza, and I've got all 3 colours in now. Ta-da! How pretty is it? I love the colours. It is so nice, and I love this. You probably can't see it very well. The light is not very good, but yeah, I really am enjoying knitting on this. Today's going to be the last day, which it'll probably be me finishing that section, and then I'm probably not gonna go on to the next section because I don't want to get part way through a section. So yeah, I'll probably put it away, and I might cast on this yarn that I pulled out, and just cast on the cuff or something. Depending what we're doing today, I don't know. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit. There's a few YouTube videos that I've seen on my list that I want to watch, so I'm gonna put them on. It's a lovely sunny day. It was a bit miserable yesterday. It wasn't that sunny until the afternoon, but today it's quite nice. I think it's supposed to be nice all day. A little bit of cloud this afternoon, but yeah, pretty much nice all day. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday we've got rain, but it's going to be warm-ish, between 18 and 20 degrees. It's going to be 22 today. So yeah, that's all good. That's pretty much it really. So depending on what we do today, it's near the end of this vlog. So yeah, but yesterday was just, I think it drained me as well. I was really tired, but never mind. I feel okay now, which is all good. So yeah, right, I'm gonna knit a little bit more on that, watch some telly, and I will catch up with you soon. So we've decided to come to Whitstable. We've just come to the port. We've parked up and thought we'd have a walk. There's loads of boats and everything. There's loads of people. Loads of people on the beach, loads of people in the sea. That won't be us today. but it's lovely and sunny, and I think that's why people are here. I don't want to film too much of the beach because there's people sunbathing and whatnot with not a lot of clothes on. Cheers. So we've had a drive through Herne Bay. Whitstable, was it Whitstable? The first place we went to was really lovely. It was really, really nice. We took a drive to Herne Bay. Half of the road was shut, like the front. It was really, really busy, and I don't know whether that's because half of it was shut, so a lot of the people were parking on where it weren't shut, obviously, but it was really, really busy. And we've come to Margate, and again, it's really, really busy. Oh, this car park is empty. Oh, I might tell Ian to come down here then. Oh, this is empty, because there's a car park like here, but then the other way, I don't know how well it's going to deal with the sun. There's all this space here, and this is like right on top of the beach. It's really nice. So yeah, this is Margate. The front is more round there, like where the arcades and all that is, but it's really busy, and I think because it's just been a lovely day. Also, there's nowhere to park on the front as such. You've got all car parks, so I might say to Ian about going down there or driving down here, I don't know. But we've had such a lovely day. It's been so nice. The weather's been really nice. There's a chill in the air, like the breeze is a bit chilly, but obviously we're right by the sea. But other than that, it's really, really nice, and we've had a really lovely day. We had an ice cream. Can't remember if I vlogged that or not. If not, I'll put in a picture. But we had an ice cream. It was really nice. Oh look, there's a helicopter. That literally flew over my head. I think it's the Coast Guard, I'm not sure, but there's a family on the beach that have got like a bubble machine, and every now and again bubbles are coming up, and they're really far away. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna see what he wants to do now. Obviously Ian's got work tonight, but like we can spend most of the day out and get dinner while we're out, and we've had lunch and stuff, so yeah, another cheat day for us. But we'll be good for the rest of the week. But it's just been really nice and chilled. So we've just got back home. I look a bit dishevelled where the window's been open and I've been blown around, but we've had a really, really lovely day. After the last clip I filmed, we just said that we was going to make our way home as it was getting late anyway. It is now 7:20. We've just got some dinner on the way in, so we're going to have that, and then Ian's going to chill and then get ready to go to work later on. So that's it for this week's vlog. I have very nearly finished that section. I think I've got about 3 rows left, so how you saw it this morning is pretty much how it still is. I'm going to try and get that done, and I will show it in the morning in next week's vlog. But yeah, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching this weekly vlog, and I hope to see you next week in the next one. Bye guys!